The Season 3 All-Star Race for the Reebok Cup Series comes to a familiar track, the Westmoreland Speedway. 2 heats of 7 and 8 cars, and the winners, as well as the fan vote winner, will advance to the 9-car All-Star Race. These 6 drivers have already locked themselves in by winning races previously this season. These other 15 drivers will have to race their way in or be voted in by the fan vote. After this thing is said and done, who will be the All-Star of the Reebok Cup Series? On row 1, we have the 14 of Tony Stewart and the 39 of Ryan Newman. Starting in row 2, we have the 99 of Carl Edwards and the 20 car of Matt Kenseth. Rolling out the field in row 3, we have the 15 of Clint Boyer and the 43 car of Eric Almirola. And rounding out the field today, in row 4, we have the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. The field is coming off of turn 4. We're green flag racing here in the first heat. Tony Stewart leads him down into turn 2 as Carl Edwards gets loose. Ryan Newman's going to move into second and now looks to chase down his Stewart-House teammate Tony Stewart as he gets loose. Now Boyer's going to pull to his inside and Boyer goes into the wall. Tony Stewart, huge crash. Tony Stewart is going to win the first heat here at Westmoreland. Huge crash in turn 3 as Tony Stewart takes the victory. Jason Tross wins Heat 1 and advances. Everybody else in this heat will not advance to the All-Star race, including guys like Mark Cavagnier, who just narrowly missed the chase, as well as Matthew Fuller, who also missed the chase. And here for Heat 2, on row 1, we have the 16 of Greg Biffle and the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson. In row 2, we have the 56 of Martin Truex Jr. and the 24 car of Jeff Gordon. Rolling out the field in row 3, we have the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the 10 car of Danica Patrick. In row 4 today, we have the 42 of Jamie McMurray and the 42 of Juan Pablo Montoya and the 1 of Jamie McMurray. We're green flag racing here in Heat 2. Greg Biffle gets a good jump off the start as now Jimmy Johnson's going to hold off second from Martin Truex Jr. He gets to the bumper of Biffle and gets him loose. Biffle shoves him onto the apron, and Greg Biffle will win Heat 2 and advance to the All-Star race. Greg Biffle will get into the All-Star race. Garrett Snider takes the win in Heat 2. Derek Manasse has just had a very unlucky season. Just missed the chase. Just misses the All-Star race. Just missing a lot of things. Nick Corwin, he finishes 3rd. Carter Fargo, his season's been picking up a little bit recently. And the fan vote winner is Carl Edwards. Reebok Cup Series All-Star Race. 9 of the best drivers in the Reebok Cup Series Season 3 come for $1 million at the historic Westmoreland Speedway. Who will take it home tonight? Tony Stewart and Greg Biffle have each won their heats, and Carl Edwards has won the fan vote. So these 9 drivers, which one will take home the $1 million? On row 1, we have the 22 of Joey Logano and the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. Starting in row 2, we have the 18 of Kyle Busch and the 5 car of Casey Kane. Rolling off the field today, in row 3, we have the 2 Fords of Marcus Ambrose and the 9 of Brad Keselowski in the 2. Starting in row 4, we have the 14 of Tony Stewart and the 16 of Greg Biffle, the Heat winners. And rounding out the field is the fan vote winner, Carl Edwards in the 99 machine. The race format for today, we will have a 5-lap segment and then a 2-lap final segment. We're coming to the green. We're green flag racing here in the All-Star race. Hamlin gets a great jump on the restart as Logano gets loose. Casey Kane will take second. Now Kyle Busch to the inside. He's going to go all the way for the lead. We've got a crash already. It's Tony Stewart around off of turn 4. He's going to drive away. Here's another look. It looks like Biffle gets into him off of turn 4. And we're back underway now with 3 laps to go. Hamlin gets another great jump on the outside, but this time Kyle Busch gets the better one and leads them now to 2 laps to go. Greg Biffle right on his back bumper. Can he get around him? 1 lap to go in the segment. Biffle is there, but now Kyle Busch inches away. And Kyle Busch wins the first segment of the All-Star race. So this is going to be now segment 2, the last 2-lap segment. We're going green. Kyle Busch and Greg Biffle lead us to the line. Casey Kane diving to the inside. He's going to go for the lead. Biffle's in the wall, but he still takes the lead. White flag in the air. Can Kane get around him? More contact, and Biffle's around. Kyle Busch is going to win the All-Star race at Westmoreland. Greg Biffle and Casey Kane get wrecked on the final lap, giving Kyle Busch the win, his 2nd win of the season. And he won the Bristol in the opening. Sterling Lynch gets the win. He won Bristol, and now this. His teammate Alan Cavagnier finishes 2nd. LJ Mills is 3rd. Jason Tross, the Heat 1 winner, finishes 4th. Matt Damon is 5th. Johnny Mills 6th. Mark Cavanero comes home 7th, his teammate Garrett Sinner 8th, and Keenan Street 5 and 9th.